Hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday, June the 14th. Look at this. That sidewalks are dry. Dogs running around. Danny Magoo, Sparky the Spackles, and some little patches of blue skies. Looks like it's a 10% chance of rain, mostly cloudy today. That'll be perfect. Returning the old street glide to Northwest Harley. I came out here, walked in the shop, and kind of lost my mind. I decided, let's give the old Road King a hand detail job. She got herself her first waterless clean. I realize when you do that, you're missing all kinds of stuff. But on the surface, especially because she's brand new, that worked out really well. You couldn't even, all the chrome parts on this thing, you couldn't even tell were chrome anymore. It looked like some kind of a satin color going on. This is how she'll look in her normal touring type setup. Look at that. That chain case cover, that thing was just gray. Man, I forget from the last Road King and from my 1200 low, all the little nooks and crannies when you got all that chrome. There is no forgiving. It either you make it look tacky, like you did a quick, just cheesy job on it, or you gotta do it right. And that takes some time. You wouldn't believe the little intricate little detailed places that you look and you go, ah, man, I missed that. But we need to take this gal back to her now rightful owner. She was mine for just shy of 4 years. How about that? Well, sadly, this is the last ride of the old street glide. I purchased this thing August 30th of 2016. She's that close to 4 years. 3,810. Alright, here we go, street to street. Well, the one thing that is like instantly, overwhelmingly obvious is the mapping difference. Woo. It's amazing what doing just a little flash does to them. But again, you know, this thing's broken. Road King doesn't even have 100 miles on it. Or maybe it does. I hadn't paid attention. It's going to be weird, really weird, walking in that shop and not having it sitting there. Just shy of 4 years. That's crazy. Never a lick of trouble with it. Look at that. Good Lord. I thought she'd have been halfway to Olympia, so I'm going to be there way before her. Oh, I need to turn my scene on too. Anyway, it's just going to be kind of this highway straight out to the freeway, and then long freeway run. Alright, here's our exit. So I've been really studying this thing and just thinking really hard about everything. Number one, like in your face, like overwhelming difference is the mapping. This thing flat rips. Huge difference. I won't do that right away with the Road King, but I will eventually. Yeah, big. Second thing, seat's way more comfortable on this. The other thing, the batwing fairing cuts through the wind way better. There's never, you never get any feedback through the bars, crosswinds, banging along dirty wind next to a semi-truck. You never feel any input.
You see these new, I don't know where this thing came about, that the bat wing steers the front end. Somebody looked at that thing, and some engineer probably looked at it and goes, yeah, that probably steers the bike. Dude, never. Under any circumstance does it ever. Never happens. That's why it's the most successful steering mounted bearing ever. But it cuts through the wind better. It's noisier for me going down the road. Probably because that little bobbed off shield. Get a lot of air that's a high pressure that comes up from below. I've always noticed that. But it's much quieter on the Road King. I would say overall the Road King's probably a more pleasing bike to ride behind. Oh, I was going to go around and park it like the day I bought it and just land it out front. I'm still going to kind of do this. Land it out. Watch, I'm just going to be that tard that just blatantly pulls up to the shop. Am I? Yes, I am. I'm going to do it. I'll find one of the guys in there. All these people go, look at this dude. He's just pulling up front and parking it. Right here, about 4 years ago, is about where I parked this thing. After I went for a test ride on it and the Road Glide. Yeah, buddy, she's a beauty. That's my old gal. Oh, street glide. That thing is beautiful. But yeah, very lovely. Regrets? No. Looks department, this thing kills. Absolutely kills. But for me, I'm doing the right thing. No regrets. Thankfully, no regrets. Oh, there she goes. It's my gal. Oh yeah. That's my street glide. He's gonna take her back, as he says, put it in queue to be sent back and get the old UVI. I seen the little woman walking up here, but she disappeared on me. Hi, street glide. Other than my son and the guys before I bought it, no one's ever ridden that thing. Somewhere in the confines of that there dealership is my street glide.
It is.
She ain't mine no more.
Nope.
I done signed her away.
Now you got another new
Yeah.
youngin'.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very happy. I have like no regrets. I was really afraid of that ride home. You know, sometimes you just think you're all headstrong about what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I haven't had any of those weird thoughts. The only time I have that thought at all is when I'm thinking of driving it back today. And I mean, there's a couple of things I like about the Street Glide. One, the mapping. Hugely the mapping. And the seat's more comfortable.
Yeah.
That, and it just looks just angry cool.
Yeah.
I mean, look wise, I mean, as far as like really beautiful,
Yeah.
it's got that, but I like that old classic style. That's where I'm at in life.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm old and classic.
Because you're a classic.
All right, I gotta get my seatbelt on here.
Yeah.
So we made it back home safe and sound. Kelly snuck in there and got me a new gremlin bell for the Road King, and that's a little bit of a pre-father's gift. Check that out. Already got dog hairs on it. Screaming Eagle colors. #1. That's pretty cool. So after some heavy pondering and some deep conversations, I'm running this thing back to Northwest right quick. Gonna take my Street Glide back. Yeah, I think I made a huge mistake. Did I have you for at least a moment? Nope. No regrets. I was definitely concerned about that. Not when I was out in the shop, everything's cool. When I'm looking at them both, everything's cool. But I thought when I rode it, that'll be the real test. Tire pressure monitor flashing. Am I on a Beamer or a Harley? Let's go goof off on the on the Road King. Definitely a much cleaner wind coming off of this thing than the Street Glide. It's different, just cleaner. Maybe because it's taller and everything. Let's take her for her first run past the now. Gone. Completely got, look, not even guards in the guard tower now. The guard doesn't even show up anymore. There's nothing to guard. It's empty. Everything's gone. It's crazy how nimble this thing feels. It just feels so, like, playful. I don't know if that's something to do with the wheels. I think I remember feeling that when I was in Texas, but I can't be sure. It's just like, I don't know, you just barely touch it and it doesn't make it unstable or anything. I mean, it's just like light on its feet. Oh man, I was in the store there, and the biggest relief. I mean, I know I did the right thing, but I had this crazy thing in my head that I would ride that thing back up north and go, what have I done? What have I done? You know, not even the slightest doubt. I am shocked how much more comfortable the seat is on the Street Glide. So the seat, the handlebars, and the mapping. Oh man, the mapping is so perfect on that Street Glide. And the difference is just like in your face, overwhelmingly different. It's just very responsive. It's not like it's, you know, I don't know, maybe there's some power improvements, I have no idea, but it's just, whoa, that's kind of damp. Do not want to fling stuff over it after I spent all that time cleaning this thing up. It just feels like you just want to kind of ride it like the Slim, be a little silly with it, you know. Maybe that's not a good thing. Yeah, the bars are definitely going to be the first thing I'm going to have to change. I feel like I'm, you know, you get that natural reach out and grab feel on the Street Glide. This one I feel like I'm holding something sideways. And I noticed, like, when I was pushing around the garage there yesterday, it's like, man, I don't like how high those things are. And then I didn't think about, you know, the slight teardrop until I rode the Street Glide and going, whoa, I really like this. And I remember my 2002 Road King was very similar to the Street Glide. Because I remember when I traded in on the 103 twin cam, I just felt right at home, you know. It was just like switching to a steering mounted fairing as opposed to a shield, you know. It was a very natural change. This is very different. I just don't like the feel of the handlebars, especially after I have the Street Glide so fresh in my head. That's them same two Harleys that are always sitting out here, isn't it? That's pretty wild, huh? Aww. Cute little thing. Look, they still got a lot of the American flags out. Heck yeah. Go ahead and keep them out. We like it. What do you think, Road King? This is your first little trip through the great metropolis of Woodblock. Oh, it's a graduation. I wasn't paying attention to the little head figure thing on it. It's cap and gown kind of a thing going on there. Should we, we gotta break her in. Oh, she's gotta do two things here. Oh, there's one other thing that a new bike has to do as well. I won't have time to do that today. Gotta make sure she's worthy of going up this hill. I don't think she's gonna make it. Let me get the old kick and go going. I've ridden some bikes, even owned some bikes, that you would definitely wonder if it was going to make it up something like that. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. See, I don't like that feeling too when I go to a full lock turn. I feel like the handlebar is almost in my chest. It's just a weird angle. Yep, we're going to have to do something with the old handlebars. That's easy stuff there. I wonder if you can, like, just do a search for Street Glide OEM spec bars, you know, angles and everything for a Road King. Is there such an app or site available? Probably is. Crazy looking old thing, boy. She just gets a little more rustic looking every day, doesn't she? Somebody's been out here playing ball. Playing ball. It's brookable. Old blackberries, boy, they'll get you. They'll get you. I think I hear a train. That sounded too far away. I would have flashing lights by now. You never know, though. Just shut the bike off here for a second. Listen. I heard something sound like a honk, but it could have been who knows what. Don't know what it was. Sometimes you just hear things. Sometimes your mind wants to hear things, and they just kind of creep up on you. Old Roadster still watching over things up there in that window. One-lock police officer probably going, what's that boy doing on that there motorcycle? He's looking all kinds of suspicious. See what's going on at the old Close Encounters crossing. I know nothing's going north. Oh, the lights aren't on. That means there's nothing on the tracks. Yep. It must be train day off Sunday, huh? Yeah, there's no lights on. There ain't nothing out here. He's going for a Sunday cruise. Got a couple down, a couple standing over. Yeah, look at this guy. He's got like new fencing and stuff out there. He must have probably had people roaming into his property up there and got them all messed up. Posted no trespassing. Come on now, little minivan. I'm telling you that almost, well, it's got a still like a steel post. That almost looks like a electric fence going on down there. Whew, that would light you up. This thing's so planted. Let's look at the old creek. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Alright, red over red, red over red. Not, whoa, we rolling big rocks under me there. See, watch when I turn all the way right. Look where my hand's at to turn that. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's see if I can make it. Trying to do this without touching my feet. It's gonna make it hit the steering stop. But yeah, I don't like the handlebar being up there. I'm just not a big fan. I mean, I could put the big ape hangers and have them facing forward, but you never gonna see me riding one like that. You might see me riding one because I'm working on it for some reason. Nothing I own. That may look cool and all, but that's not functional to me. Just like these. That's just, you know, I do too many tight, twisty things. I mean, that's fine. It's just not comfortable for me. I don't like having, you know, my chest. It's probably just my size and everything, but I feel like I should be sitting like right in here about where my street glide. It's probably a little low, but you know, same as my street glide. Listen to that. That's some kind of special, huh? Love the look of that under that tree. That's where you stop and have a picnic. So I come back down here to my little corner crossing here because I get down there to the little crane. I look, there's a northbound in on that far lane. I love that when you just truly from deep inside know you done the right thing. Got a hawk coming in on us. Well, I reckon I'm gonna give up. Yeah, it's nice sitting out here in nature, staring at the mountains and the crazy hawk that was up on top of that tower and swooped down fairly close to me and then went up in those trees over there. So we'll ride towards the little crane and see if well, that's the way I'm gonna go home anyway. See if a train conjures itself up. Still green over red for this west side track. Yeah, she's very definitely green over red down there. You know how that goes. I'll get up the hill here and here it comes. Wow, what a neutral feeling. The way it handles. The edge of these tires aren't scrubbed at all. I haven't been goofing around enough to do that. I don't want to bank in and son of a gun. Ooh. I'm afraid it's kind of dark back here, you know. Woo. It is cool back here too. Holy moly. That's a little sharp on the old phalanges. Such a cool little farm setup there. I wouldn't want to be right next to this road though. Hey, little cows. There's the donkey. Well, one thing I'm noticing about the old Road King here, he definitely puts you in one of them relaxed moods. Wow. Floating along out here in the back roads. Just you and your motorcycle. But yeah, just one of those rides that it's almost hard to vlog. You're just thinking about just how relaxing this is. You're enjoying the bike. I think to change things up a little bit here, I'm going to do my goodbye as I'm going down the hill into Toledo instead of back up the hill to my house doing the same thing. I'm just so relaxed. I'm just going to turn the camera off and just enjoy this little bit of ride home. Just me and the motorcycle. So we'll see you guys up at the house. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog. And we'll be with the little woman in a little bit and say goodbye and sign off for the day. Alright, thanks for coming along for the Road King ride.
Well, hello there. Hello there, YouTube. Oh, Lily's always got something to say, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. He's a little
Meter head. But anyway, that happened. Got one back and was able to take a free run at home on the new one.
Without the rain.
Without the rain. Although it looked a little sketchy a couple of times. And didn't look just like the weather said. There's no chance of rain. I didn't see anything falling out of them. There were some dark, scary looking ones there a couple of times.
Yeah, they definitely were.
Anyway, so I recorded a whole bunch today. Dinner's almost ready. The girls want in. So we're just going to roll out. I'll make it a very quick goodbye. And thank you guys for coming along and putting up with all our stuff.
I know it.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. I hope I can compile all that stuff I recorded today and make a decent video out of it.
Oh, I have faith in you.
You know, by the time you made it to here,
yep.
I have no idea. There could be no audio and everything as far as that.
Yeah.
That's not even something to say.
No, you'll jinx it.
Because you never know. That can really happen.
Yeah, that has happened.
Oh, man, that's terrible. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Back to the old grind.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys very much now.
Yes.
Bye-bye.